Welcome back, y'all. How y'all doing today? Another episode here. We're still in August, and it's about, 2:30 in the afternoon. So, I think you saw we had the straw collected, and we're turning that into silage on this pole. And then we also went ahead and cut some grass and dumped it in here for making some silage. 77,270 liters. We'll be able to use that to feed the cows with. And also, we swapped out the JCB. We traded it in for this Ford. A little bit more horsepower. And it's got kind of a secret. It's got a built-in tow rope or tow cable that you can pull logs with there, and that's going to be necessary for the next thing. Of course, you saw we harvested the grains. The barley and the wheat, we have those in there. We need to figure out when the best time to sell those is, unless we just absolutely need to sell it. And we also swapped out some other equipment. I'll show you that in a minute. But we put this garden in, and it ain't looking too good yet. The water hasn't kicked in. We got it hooked up, but it just hasn't quite started running to it yet. And then over here, we put in this sawmill. And we're going to start cutting some trees so that we can make some money selling the lumber, because we're going to need that money. We're going to have some kind of cash flow up front till we can get some other things set up. And you might notice we kind of mowed this out here. That's where the silage came from. And we finished plowing this field up. And we've got some stones to collect. Let's take a quick look at that. Stones. I do not see any red or even, orange. So we can probably get by with just a roller, which we don't have. So that's something we'll have to buy. And I adjusted my video settings a bit. Excuse me. Maybe that's going to help improve some of that lag that we were seeing. Now, I swapped out that other seeder with this. Saved a little money. Okay. And that does seed and fertilize. What else? The mower. We swapped out the mower, and that's over here. Put that in here. Now this one is the Colossus one, and you can adjust the width on it, and I have it set to 5 meters. I don't think that's too unrealistic. Only problem is, and I'm probably going to swap it out later when I can afford to. It was cheap, which was one of the reasons I got it. But when you look out here, you can see it mowed the grass, but it left the weeds. So before the next time we mow, I'm going to probably get something else. Well, that brings us up to where we are. So, what is the plan? Well, the plan is that shortly the water will get in on those veggies over there. We can start selling those. That'll be a consistent month-to-month income. Won't be enough, I don't think, to pay our bills, but we'll start cutting some trees down when we're finished getting all the rest of the fields ready. And then once we've done that, we'll do that until we don't need to, till we have some other income going in. Probably going to take, and we'll probably sell this wool at first, but we definitely need to grow these sheep and possibly put another sheep barn in, or maybe put some goats in or something. I don't know yet. We'll have to see. Something that makes some milk, cows, goats, something that'll make milk on a consistent basis. All right, so let's take a look at our fields and let's see what we talked about. We talked about last time that, so we have a grass field here, and we were going to plant this field in sugar beets. And then we were going to keep these two fields being wheat and barley. Wheat and barley are planted in September. Right? Wheat, September, yeah. Sugar beets are not planted till March. So one thing we can do is we could go ahead and excuse me, plant that field for the sugar beets. We could go ahead and plant that in grass. And we'll get a cutting of grass off of it. We'll either use that for the silage or we'll make more hay. Probably make more hay. Let's come over here. We're going to need to lime it. And we'll put the fertilizer down when we are seeding it. So, and we have that $18,456 payment coming up. And because of all the equipment trades and everything, we ended up with having about $42,000 right now. That's good. It gives us a little breathing room. We still need some more equipment and some more supplies. We're going to need some fertilizer, and we're going to need some lime, and we're going to need a lime spreader. And we're just going to have to see what we can do about everything. So I guess the first thing we need to do is we need to get us the lime spreader so we can put some lime on that field we're going to plant grass in. And our drill's a direct drill, so we do not have to use the cultivator. Let's check to see if there are any... Oh, that would be painful to put the lime out with. That wouldn't be too bad, but that would use up all of my money. I could always just lease one. It's probably what I'm going to do. That one doesn't do lime. And let's see. That's a little bit cheaper. For fertilize. And we'll go ahead and get a bag of that. Wait. Let me make sure I have store deliveries turned off. Don't want to be paying any extra fees if we don't have to. Okay, let's go down here. Buy that one bag. Okay. I am a little under the weather today, so if I don't sound quite if I don't sound quite right, then I apologize. I am a diabetic, and I take a shot to help with my blood sugar. Not insulin, but that shot that everybody wants to take to lose weight, which does work. It messes with your digestive system, though. And gives you a lot of different side issues. Excuse me. Let's see, that little guy can be pulled. I've used this before. 12,000 is a lot to get right now. I think I'm just going to have to go with this one. Maximum configuration. Do I really want wide tires? I want to pay an extra $1,000 for wide tires. I don't think so. Can we change? Does that cost anything? No. Oh, my equipment's blue, so I think there's a theme going on for that. All right. I'm going to buy that. And then we need to get some lime. Lime is like $4.50. Let's get the liftable pallets. Why don't we? Yeah. I don't know if we'll be able to get all of that back here or not. In one trip. Okay. That'll get us started. Now, let's go get the truck, the old pickup truck. And let's drive to town, drive to the shop. And we'll go pick it up. I know we won't be able to pick up everything in this. That does look better mowed. I wish I could get those weeds out of there too. The next mower I get, I'll mow that again and we'll get the weeds and clean it up. Let's see, we got, I think that's the shop over there, so we got to go back this way. Drive on the wrong side of the road. I am not used to that. Except when people have had a little too much to drink. Still had a little bit of a lag there, but it's getting better. I think it's better with the settings I changed. Let's see, we're gonna go this way, and then we're gonna get over here. Okay, come on, turn in. And then our stuff should be back here, right? Yes. Oh, I knew that was going to be a problem. Wonderful. Got to bring the tractor back. Oh, no, 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 no. We are going to bring back more than just one. If I can get this loaded in here. Now, the other one fit in there between the... Is it... maybe it's got to go this way. Tight squeeze between those wheel wells. There we go. Sort of. Why are they having such an issue about being flat? There we go. I think we can get it. Oop. Does the shop have a forklift that we can use? That's just a decoration. Oh man, they don't have a forklift. May have to fix that. May have to fix that. All right, we'll be able to make that. Now I want to check something here. I know that road salt was free. Before it goes away, I want to see if there is some place that will buy it. Road salt. No selling points. What if we put something in? Let's see. Wood. Is that all shop area? That's fine. Okay, shop area starts there. Let's put that there. Now let's see if there's a selling point. What? Okay. Then we don't need that. Oh, I can't sell it now. Guess because it's not on my property. Interesting. Okay, well. Let's get this lime back to the store. Or to the farm, I mean. Do. And we gotta be on this side of the road. Here we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to park at the field that needs the lime. We should probably lime the grass, the other grass field too, once we get there. Okay, where is... It's over here. Right? That was our barley field or our wheat field, one. That was the other grain field. And here we go. We'll just park right here so we can refill as necessary. Alright, let's go get the big tractor. Although we get our little tractor, get our forks, and we can bring back bring back the lime, fill up the one, and carry the other one back. Put one in the distributor and then carry one back. That's what we'll do. Although I wish the reason I started to take the other one was I thought it would be quicker than this one. Heh. Made him stop. Oh yeah, okay, here you go. You want to pass me, huh? Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. The locals are pretty friendly for the most part. Whoop. And if I'm going to be a part of this community for a while, I should be a little bit friendlier. Okay, we can take... No, I didn't really want to. I just want the one. Yeah, this is a cool little tractor, I tell you what. Ever since these came out, they have quickly become my favorites. They just don't have a big tractor. Excuse me. Let's see. Is this the one that doesn't want to let you fill up? Yeah, I forgot about that. Can be kind of a pain. This won't be our forever spreader, though. We'll get something that can hold a little bit more. Okay, quite a bit more. We'll mainly be using it for the lime since we put the fertilizer down with the seed. Although the grass field will need to be fertilized. And I don't know if this field produces, if my cow field produces manure if it has straw. We could use the manure to fertilize. I'll have to check that out. Although I think that precision farming, I don't think it applies manure the same way as it does fertilizer. All right. Let's get her started here. That's not the right width. What is the width of this thing? It says 14. Why am I not seeing? Did I not? I thought I bought the soil information for that. Oh, that's yield. I just bought soil information and I already had it. Okay, what was I looking at again? Yeah, it's not. Let's see what happens if we go back over this. That's more like 12. Nope. So there's nothing. I didn't accidentally change the width. Okay, so we need to go even smaller. Looks like we might need to go 10. Yep, it looks like 10. Now it may be the other size for fertilizer. I know sometimes on some of these they put less, have a shorter distance for lime than they do for the fertilize. And that may be what's going on here. But I'm gonna cut this and I'll come back when we're ready to plant it. How's that sound to you guys? Because there's no need y'all sit here and watch this painful process. See you back in a bit. All right, we're done. Not a perfect job, but not bad. All right, I took a screenshot there. For a possible thumbnail, we'll see. I have decided I am going to get rid of this spreader. It's no good. Here, let me see. Nothing listed for straw. Okay, so there's no manure being made there. All right. Okay, let's unload. good place for it. We'll park it here. For now. We'll park him over here for now. Now let's go get the truck. And let's bring the fertilize. Let's bring the lime back to the farm. We'll put that away later. Shift. Oh. We had to put it right there, didn't we? Right in the way. Alright, well, we got to go back up to the farm shop and get our fertilizer that we've got cheap and get some more fertilizer. And we've already got one pallet of seeds. That ought to be enough, at least to get us started. We'll just get one more bag of fertilizer. Whoop, whoop. Alright, let's see. Load that up. Looks like there might be room for a second one in there, huh? Okay, well, while we are here, I'm gonna lose money on that, but I'll tell you what, that's a piece of crap. I gotta take that off of my if that's a mod that I added, I gotta remove it. What am I looking for? Just another consumable here, huh? Looking for fertilizer. See, I like this because of the price. Alright, but that is hard to lift and deal with. These, on the other hand, are not. Are any of these more than 1,000 liters? All 500 liters there. Seeds. Nothing that is a really good deal. Oh, 20,000 liters of lime. Nope, that's still not a good deal. Okay. Ammonium sulfate it is. We are just going to get one bag. Yep. They could probably squeeze a third one in there, but I don't know if the truck would handle it. Ah! I always joke about what would happen at work if I got run over by a bus. Almost happened. How much trouble my company would be in if my employer, I don't own the company, how much trouble my employer would be in if I got hit by a bus. Not that I'm doing anything that is like super special or that I would be the only one that could deal with it, but it would slow things down at a time when we need to be moving rapidly to take advantage of new technologies in the market. These coughing fits are going to drive me crazy. Let's go put the truck away. And we'll get the big tractor. And hit the shed. Hello, Walter. You standing there watching me hit the shed? You should have told me I was about to hit it. Okay, let's go get the New Holland. I think the New Holland would be better for this job. New Holland needs a bath. Now, I don't know if I can refill this while it's hooked up like this in this transport mode. I've used this before, but not a whole lot. I usually go after the other ones, the John Deere case ones, but I like this one because it can be pulled like this now. Oh, that's gonna be painful. Let's pull that up. go. What is it? Let me... Huh? I don't think these are liftable, but we're going to make them liftable. This is not going to... I don't think it's going to load in this state. Okay. Let's put this fertilizer over here. Skeeter, Skeeter, Skeeter. What are we going to do? You know what we're going to do? We're going to hit everything we can and make as big a mess as we can. Alright, let's go over here. And then we'll bring the seed and the fertilizer over here. Ooh, don't take out that sign. Okay. If I take, let's see. Nope. Take that off. Although I need room. Maybe changing cedars later too. Oh geez. Man, if things didn't work out wrong, they wouldn't work out at all, would they? Okay, we need to put that down. Let's unfold the cedar. Now we can disconnect this guy. Bring it over here, drop it. And then hook it up. And let's get the truck. I think If we were to back in here, we could get that pallet of seed. Is that all the way to the front? Yeah, it is. Well, wrong keys. Put the tailgate down. I know it's not going to auto load. I'm pretty sure it's not going to auto load one of these. Oh, wow, it did. Oh, man. All right, let's see. Unstrap. Let's see if we get in over here. Do we have the ability to fill? Keep saying max there. I think I'm just going to turn it off. It's one of the settings over here. No, under game settings. Trailer fill limit. Let's turn that off. There we go. You just have to convince it. Well, Butterfingers hit the wrong key. Now, we're going to plant grass. So let's select grass. Let's do our steering assist. We don't turn it on, huh? We just lower it. Okay. So lower, and that's all it takes, huh? All right. Well, like earlier, we will jump cut so you don't have to watch all of this. Painful process. I'll bring you back when it's done. I will see you shortly. All right, we got the seeding done. Grass is planted. You can see the whole field there. I did have to go back and get the other bag of fertilizer because I almost ran out, or I did run out, or no, I caught it before it ran out. Put it that way. Okay. I am not going to fold this up and try. We'll see if it'll go through our gate. Hopefully it will. Although I got a bunch of other stuff out in the way, so let's go this way. Oh, look, the water is finally flowing, so the veggies are going to be growing now. All right, careful. Yes. And the only problem is where I was storing it, I don't think it'll fit. Maybe it will. I don't know. Let's go see. Let's go see. It might be tight. Or maybe it won't. I don't know. We're going to find out. All right, come on, come on, come on. Are we going to do it? Are we going to do it? Are we going to be able to do it? I don't think so. Nope. No, sir. It won't fit. Where can we just put it temporarily? Maybe over here in the grass. Make sure and chain it down so somebody doesn't steal it. Let's switch to the back. Disconnect. Go drop that part off. Get to the right part. You know, let's see. Can we could probably back it up in here, move the trailer over to that other spot. I think that's what we will do, but not right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause for a second, so hopefully you don't see anything, but if you do, you know what's going on. I'll be back in just a moment. Unpause. All right. Oh, we have a motor running. Yes. And we need to go put this back up. And next time, when we come back, we will be fertilizing I bet this hasn't moved. Oh, 5%. All right. What kind of amount do we have in here? 6,000 liters there. Okay. I think when this gets done, we'll take the silage out of here and just dump it in with this silage in here, since it's covered and everything. And then we'll see about making some TMR. Although, like I said, we really don't need TMR, do we? Because this and the cow pasture so looks like we have 2 days of food left. Well, really a little over a day of food left. We'll bring some silage in. And see what we can do with that. I was just thinking. Hello? Are you still alive? You're not moving. Did you go to sleep standing up? The rest are moving. Huh. Wait, where did it go? Okay. Now, if there was a way, and I saw somebody do this before, if there was a way to get in here, we could cut this grass and bale it and have another grass field. But the problem is that that's meadow grass and it will start taking up some of their food. If you look here, because they don't have the huge amount of, what, probably 10 or 12,000. I think if we go up here and look at the feed thing, we can see $11,250. any meadow that's in there would take that up. I think next time we'll go ahead and we'll cut some of this grass too, and we may go ahead and turn it into hay. We may actually upgrade or change out our baler too, and our mower. Probably do that off camera before you come back. Wish that silo actually worked. Wasn't just a decorative thing. Anyway, I guess we got a little bit accomplished today. We got that field planted in grass. So we'll get a cutting of grass off of that, and then we'll have to decide if we're going to turn that grass into silage or turn it into hay. Or, you know, these guys, they eat. They just eat hay. Or grass. Like grass or hay. So, we could just do the grass and turn that grass. Let's see. Let's take a look. How much? $321 right now. And we have how many? 12. 321, and we have 12 out of 32. So 321, 9. About, let's just say 1,000 liters a month. So we would just need 12,000 liters. And let's see, 12. Two of these would be 1,200. 10 times 10 would be 12,000, right? So if we would just bale grass, actually, there's enough hay here for a lifetime of feeding these sheep. So the next time we may just, when we cut the grass, we're just going to put silage in. We will dump in this pit, fill this one up,
battery low,
and fill this one up. Well, my headset just told me my battery's low. So I need to connect the charging cable.
charging battery.
There we go. Charging battery. All right. Yeah, so that's the plans. We will be making lots and lots of silage. I may. No, I don't think I want to do that. I was thinking about maybe selling this and putting in a fermenter. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm just going to keep things as they are. And then we'll scoop out what's in this small one and put it over here in the big one once it's done, so that we keep at least one pit open at all times. And then we'll dump this in. So, all right. So, next time we are going to take care of our grass field, lime and fertilize, and get it ready. And then, other than that, for this month, we may just cut us some trees and put that in our sawmill so that we can get a little bit of extra cash. And then I think we'll be good. I think I'll go ahead and move these over here out of the way. They're at least not in the driveway. All right then. Excuse me. If you could subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, tell your friends and family about it if you like it. If you could hit the like button, or as some people say, boop the like button. Give me some comments. Let me know what you think. If you think I should have a different direction, or change up some things, then just let me know. I would enjoy the feedback. And so until next time, Cousin Skeeter saying bye-bye for now.